Smart money woman! Now, I cannot begin to imagine the creative process, that was involved in making this book. A lot of people have found it very entertaining, very informative, and very life-changing. So, take us through that journey.
It's just so weird because I've never written a book before I wrote The Smart Money Woman, but a friend basically put the thought in my head after I started writing articles on Bella Niger, and it was like, oh, Arese, I think you should write a book, and I was like, huh? How can I write
From who? From where?
a book? I read books, I don't write them. But you know how it plants a seed in your head and you're just like, oh my goodness, if I was writing a book, what would it look like? So I started, telling the stories of the 5 girls and decided to put smart money lessons and exercises at the end of each chapter. So I love how impactful it's been because people find the stories very entertaining, they can relate to the women in the book, and they have practical lessons at the end that help them with their finances.
Oh, nice. I love it too. I think now I have to write Smart Money Man now. Okay, are you just reading?
I'm really focused on the women.
Wow. You're lucky I'm a feminist, if not. But for the rest of you guys, now, Toni, also, I'll start with Osas. So did you guys read the book, and what was your impression?
Well, funny enough, I heard the rave about the book before I actually read the book. So I fell in love with how everyone took on to the book. And so when I read the book, I instantly reached out to Arese and I said, if ever you decide to make this into a production, film, TV, whatever, please, I need to be a part of it because I saw myself in this book. I connected
also saw
with
you.
it.
When she reached out to me, I was like, I feel like God has a plan because you were already Zuri in my own head.
That ain't the proof, And Toni?
I read the book. I read it and I fell in love with it. I was so impressed with Arese's storytelling, first of all, because I've known Arese for a while since London, and I was like, I didn't know this girl was a writer. I was so impressed with the way the story was told. I knew the series would be the same. I knew she would bring the same spirit of excellence she brought into the book, into marketing the book, putting together to the series. So that really made me want to be a part of it as well.
Don't cry, oh.
Because you look like you're about to let the waterworks flow.
Nah, the spirit of excellence is strong with this one.
Surely
For sure.
Thank you.
And just like Osas, you said when you read it, you were like, oh, I have to play this. Like, if you ever make this into a role, were you?
It didn't matter. I needed to just be a part of
Really?
the book. Like,
So what
but I definitely
resonated
connected
with
with.
you? How did those characters resonate?
Well, first off, Zuri is Benin. So I connected with that. I connected with the relationship between Zuri and her mother, Zuri and Shola. Well, not quite Shola. But friends, it was just really, if not personally, I knew people that actually could connect with it, and I saw it and I believed it and I loved it. And like Toni has said, the way that Arese pushes excellence through everything that she does.
Wow.
I just needed to be a part. Like, we all want to be a part of excellence.
It's so crazy for me because you know how like people were warning me when I was going into production that actresses are going to be such divas, be prepared for that. But I was so blessed to work with people who
relatable
this
divas.
project is our this project is our project. Like they were so invested and committed.
Yeah.